took out the circle. But the traffic's no better. $60 million just pissed away. You sit for an hour, the baby fills her diaper, but that huggy ain't leaking. So I guess we're okay. And at Freddy's in Brewster, roast beef and salami, sliced to perfection. That I beat Pete meat. The folks stand there waiting, and tunics and T-bills, a little hungover, maybe 1/3 asleep. Only thing in the strip of sand out in the Atlantic, you can sing like the Kennedys did. Provincetown salt box and shimmering sunlight. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. Yeah, that bartender wealthy, they do hits from the 90s at the Beachcomber Pub on Saturday nights. It's like an act for Viagra. They play Bush and Nirvana, hit on the barflies and get lucky sometimes. And the rich folks from Chatham, well, they don't like poor folks. Say affordable housing, it won't happen here. And they're black E350s. When they've had for too many, they scoot on the back roads and T-bone you dead. On a thin strip of sand out in the Atlantic, you can sing like the Kennedys did. Provincetown salt box and shimmering sunlight. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. Yeah, the girls in from Russia live in single wide trailers. They yarn with the Devons on summer J1s. They make $4 an hour, serving crab cakes at parties and repel the advances of husbands and sons. And on Labor Day weekend, locals stand on the bridges, waving goodbye, let the folks on Route 6, and they head back to their houses, feeling smug satisfaction, mix Coke and Evan Williams, and scream at their kids. Strip of sand out in the Atlantic, you can sing like the Kennedys did. Provincetown salt box and shimmering sunlight. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge. There's a suicide fence on the Sagamore Bridge.
Touched by a piece of pie, sweating and moaning in pleasure deep. Ashes to ashes, a temple and a mattress, two tongues tied in torture to breathe. The saints stare down the sunlight. The slowly settles in the glint of their gaze. The marble mouth she. My mind made the offer, but my hand gladly faltered. That's when the inquisitor came. Reach for his moon matchbox and subpoenaed what sins in my soul now to please. I pulled from my pocket your picture frame locket, and he doused himself in the fleet. The ashes dance the convent slowly swirl as they speak to the seas, confessing their conscience. They covet your countenance, and softly they whisper your need.
I got some dear family friends down in New Braunfels. This family that I've gotten to know really well in the past year. They have me over for dinner every Monday night, and then after dinner, when their little 4-year-old is going to bed, she requests that I come up and sing some songs for her while she goes to sleep. So there's a little tune I wrote for Lucy. Blonde, pigtail hair, snuggled in bed, blue eyes so mysteriously study each flick of the strings. You've done your routine, you're scrubbed fresh and clean, you've gone through your questions, and now there's one last thing you need. So you ask me for one, but I'll sing you two, little Lucy. Yeah, that's to make it 3 as you drift off to sleep, little Lucy. I've no need to move on, I could sit here till dawn and keep watch with song, little Lucy. The world is so large and you are so small, so much could happen and you try to make sense of it all. Fear not, little dear, our Savior is near. His love surround you as close as these faithful old songs. And you ask me for one, well, I'll sing you two, little Lucy. Hey, let's make it 3 as you drift off to sleep, little Lucy. I've no need to move on, I could sit here till dawn and keep watch with song, little Lucy. Now I spend most nights playing tunes that I write, entertain strangers and make token efforts bear fruit. But quite honestly, be back in that room where I strum in a corner chair, whispering old hymns just for you. So good night, little one. Let's pretend the sun isn't still glowing and beaming through curtains behind you. Soon in the dark, the moon and the stars hum these songs with me, and you may join if you would like to. And you ask me for one, I'll sing you two, little Lucy. Hey, let's make it three as you drift off to sleep, little Lucy. I've no need to move on, I could sit here till dawn, keep watch with a song, little Lucy. No need to move on, I could sit here till dawn, keep watch with a song, little Lucy.
The first time I ever played here was in July of 2016, and it was an open mic that Kate Howard put on here at that time. And I was recalling a couple moments ago that that first night I played here, we had a thunderstorm, and we're getting some rain now, which we obviously need, but I'm a nostalgic fellow. So that brought that to me. Which brings to mind our old friend, our departed friend Larry Dooley, who is just a wonderful member of this community. And he really liked this song, and so I've been playing it lately. It's called A Quiet Place to Sit. I work the counter, the opening bell. The day a guy came in, wasn't doing so well. Put his stuff in the corner, he put his head in his hand. Well, I will make a mess. Best way to plan a quiet place to sit. As for roses and diamonds, life gives you ashes, grime and grit. When bad luck is all you got and it's running thin, we'll be looking for a quiet place to sit. A woman came up to the counter. She whispered to me. She said, that guy stinks. Can you ask him to leave? I said, ma'am, I've been watching. He's been minding his own. She shook her head and packed her things. She was gone. A quiet place to sit. As for roses and diamonds, life gives you ashes, grime and grit. Where bad luck is all you got and it's running thin, Yes, if I was around. But I was in here last year, flat broken, load down. You let me sit for a while, sir. I didn't get to say thanks. Then he handed me a crisp $100 bill in his pressed wolf hands. A quiet place to sit. There's for roses and diamonds. Life gives you ashes, grinding grit. But bad luck is all you got, and it's running thin. You'll be looking for a quiet place to sit. You'll be looking for a quiet place to sit.
Colton, who's like the writer that is like your North Star? And it can be any kind of writer. Okay. I can hear it. And that's good. Do you know Shayna Sands at all?
I know.
Shayna is, I've described her as a secret love child of Lana Del Rey, Lana Del Rey, just whatever, and Leonard Cohen. Kind of like Owen is a secret love child, this is physically impossible, but of Rufus Wainwright and Randy Newman. I'll come up with one of these.
Shayna played gospel today.
I already concerned at the end of a 3-year relationship. Victory, here is your stain. The devil do us part in the den of the sea. There I think to find out the things. There's time to win it, defeat. You sit on the bank, painted with armies. In the field of the faithless fallen arch, small defensive lies raise the shields all eyes and pierce you like seriousness through the heart. Once before the battle even starts, spirit stares down the scene. Fear hides on horses high, all armored up with greed. Self-righteous it calls its speed. Charge forward at your false enemy. Dust rises from the lips as they speak. Tongues are clear with dim. The war elephant in the room, and all the reason they're unscattered in stampede. A fool's triumph is all this will be. I lie in the mud, meet with armies. Pierce through in a bloody pool of art. The walls heave inside as they draw their battle lines, and war fog walks and blots out my heart. And here now the battle battle finally starts.
Here we go. Cycling.
But I'm ready to be in love again with anyone. Anyone who talks the way you do. And anyone is fine with me so long as we have a history. She has the same eyes of sapphire blue. Yeah, it's just as long as that anyone is you. It's just as long as that anyone is you. I'm ready to be in love again with anyone. Now that my heartache is all through, so find me any lady you think would fall in love with just a blink, as long as she's the same one that I knew. Yeah, it's just as long as that anyone is you. It's just as long as that anyone is you. Anyone whose head is filled with everything you've ever thought of. Anyone who's ever tread the very ground you've ever walked on. I'm ready to be in love again. Anyone is just as long as that anyone is you. Anyone whose head is filled with everything you've ever thought of. Anyone whose head is tread with every ground you've ever walked on. I'm ready to be in love again. Anyone is just as long as that anyone is you. It's just as long as that anyone is you. It's just as long as that anyone is you.
There's a really wonderful writer in Nashville named Adam Wright. Anybody here know that name? Adam Wright? He's just a great writer. He wrote a song called Nobody's Perfect, which that song really reminded me of in a really good way. It's Nobody's Perfect, so it's like nobody's around. You used to be here, but now nobody's here living with me, and nobody's perfect. And that was the last record that was big. Bruce and Kelly put that on the last record they made before they divorced. And I wondered about that. I'm going to play one more, and then these guys will play one more, and then we'll all go home. Hopefully it'll keep raining, but it won't. Next month is to be determined, be announced, and it will be. And then a month after that too. And we'll take it from there. My friend Joe Angel back there, who actually he has or had a radio show in Power Station. He's played this song a lot over the years, and I always appreciate it.
Does the fish feel the knife? That's what she asked me, and I did not know how I should respond. She asked me again, said, Daddy, did you hear me? And he answered, well, I did. Get it wrong? Yeah, most things seem kind of simple till you poke at it and even just a little. Does the fish feel the knife? What happens when we die? Is it kind of like sleeping? She asked me, and I was at a loss, driving home from away early in the evening. I'd seen her staring at Jesus on the cross. And you can't say no one knows. Now to a girl that's 40 years old, does the fish feel the life? You need a license to drive a car, to shoot a buck, to cut a man's hair. Anyone can have a kid, send you home and love, take care of fish food. Daddy, he's that man. Why is he always on the corner? She asked me if we stopped there at the light. Cardboard sign, spare a dime or a quarter. Man, there's so much in this world. Just ain't right. Let folks slip through the cracks. Well, I wasn't gonna tell her that. Does the fish feel the knife? You need a license to drive a car, to shoot a buck, to cut a man's hair. Anyone can have a kid. I send you home good luck, take care. Fish feel the knife? Does the fish feel the knife? Does the fish feel the knife? Does the fish feel the knife? Colton, where are you playing next?
Nowhere is a totally acceptable answer.
Next. It's in July, so it's
Okay.
a little out of my immediate service.
Yes.
I believe the next one is in Kerrville at Cafe de Luz.
Okay, cool.
I think that's July 5th.
Excellent.
Couple of weeks. This song is off the first album, released in 2018. Been a while. I've been walking by the side of the road for 700 miles, busted my back and severed my toes, all to see you smile. I've never been one to stare at the sun, but I've watched it now for a while. Though it lights the day and guides my ways, just a candle to your smile, just a candle to your smile. parted ways across the sea in the Galilee and drank of holy wine. In the eyes of a man with nails in his hands, I caught a glimpse of your smile, caught a glimpse of your smile. Some men with swords of tin, their doctrines all the same. When all is done, their loss is won, not one of them will remain. I parked my car and spoke to the stars, and heavens charts my way. Though I remain an earth's disdain, I see it bright as day. By the side of the road for 700 miles, I busted my back and severed my toes. Oh, to see you smile, oh, to see you smile, oh, to see you smile, oh, to see you smile.
That was awesome. Owen, I think you fled for the piano before I got a chance to ask you to be like your North Star of the writer is.
Johann Sebastian Bach.
Okay. See, that's a good answer. I was a music major for about 7 minutes during college, and the thing that they were using to teach us all this stuff were cantatas.
Yeah.
And so like these 4-part things, and you're not allowed to have parallel fifths because that's where the devil lives, and that sort of stuff. But where are you playing next?
This is where I gotta pull it on my Instagram page.
Because you're hustling.
I'm hustling.
Owen is playing a lot.
Let's see, my state where it is. In San Antonio on Friday night, and tables and taps in Fredericksburg the next day at Saloon. And I've got a 6-month residency down Cheatham Street, House in San Marcos every Wednesday evening,
Cool.
from 6:30 to 8. So if you're in San Marcos on Wednesday, that's where you can find me.
Is that right before the songwriter night?
That's right.
Okay. Do you stick around for that?
Yeah. Cool. Oftentimes, sometimes not. Sometimes it's 6 hours to go to Cheatham Street. So I don't know. But, yeah, it's always kind of cool playing in Austin because I didn't really grow up around there. I grew up in Leander, but the music scene I was familiar with growing up was more from the classical and the Baroque scene around here, which there is a scene for that. Thanks to KMFA and good folks there. I grew up at Benima Prez over in East Austin, so there's just a good collaborative spirit from that KMFA. There's a bunch of good Baroque and classical music happening. So I was indebted to that for my musical upbringing. Well, this is a tune called this is a Little Love Song. It's called Worship You. So you could turn that down to the monitor. Worshiping you won't do me no favor. Mission is endless as plumbing the blue. Ask for perfection, begging for failure, 'cause you can't hold the weight of my worshiping you. Worshiping you just rob me of slumber. I'll mope all the day long and soak me the moon.
Wishing in vain that you could be my love, wasting my precious time, worshiping you. I could summit the Alps, even Kilimanjaro, cry out my lungs about the things I can't change. Someone else waits for me beyond tomorrow. She won't be just like you. It'll all be okay. Worshiping you, just a blind soul's behavior. 'Cause last time I checked, y'all don't need substitutes. Oh, you're pretty good, darling, but you sure ain't my maker. And my heart's built for greater things than worshiping you. Summit the Alps, or even Kilimanjaro, cry out my lungs out the things I can't change. Someone else waits for me beyond tomorrow. She won't be just like you, I know she'll worshiping you. It's a blind soul to me. 'Cause last time I checked, God don't need substitutes. Oh, you're pretty good, darling, oh, but you sure ain't my maker. And my heart's built for greater things than worshiping you. And my heart's built for greater things than worshiping you. And the Stroud, that's Colton from Klein, thank you so much for the
I love that new one. Hopelessness. We're going around. Cool. I got a second down for spike. I used to play that at the old board. Everything I did. That was great night. Great to see you too.